Hi guys. Um, so for this week, we're gonna work with math on the new book, the second book of my math. We're gonna start the unit number 10, and we're gonna start with our lesson, the lesson number 1. Okay? So I know I didn't in the activities that I sent you to work with, these pages were not there. But I need you to do them with me in order for you to understand the next subject, that is fractions. Okay, so we're gonna do this. This is the page 563. Look it up in your book and let's start. Okay, so am I ready? Let's see if we're ready. So in the first activity, they're asking us to write the number of parts, and then we're gonna write if the parts that we're looking at are equal or not equal. Okay, so the first one is it's a square, and it's divided in how many parts? They're divided in 1, 2, 3. Sorry about the numbers, they're really ugly. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so how many number of parts? There are 4. We're gonna write a comma, and then we're gonna tell if they're equal or not equal. What does it mean if it's equal or not equal? You remember that equal means that all the parts have the same space, have the same number, that everything is yes, right? Okay, so in the first one we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and all of the parts have the same space, right? From the square. So we're gonna write equal. Yes, because it has the same space, like all of the parts have the same space, right? Okay, so in the second one, we have a circle and it has, let's see, how many number of parts? 1, 2, and 3. It has 3 parts. Yes, we're gonna write a comma. In this one, what do you think? Is it equal or not equal? It's not equal because these two parts have the same space, but this one doesn't. So this one is not equal. You're going to write not equal. Okay, very good. Now, in the second one, sorry, in the third one, we have a rectangle and it has how many parts? Let's count them. 1 and 2. Okay, it has 2 parts. We're going to write 2. Okay, let's see if it's equal or not equal. It has the same space, right? Yes, it's divided into same spaces, so it is equal. We're gonna write equal. I'm so sorry about the handwriting because I'm actually not writing with my hand. It's the mouse that I'm using, so I'm sorry if you don't understand. I'll try to do it better. Yes. In this next activity, they're asking you to write the name of the equal parts. Let me tell you what are those words that are asking you to write. The first one is halves. Halves means mitades. Okay? So halves means that they're asking you for the half, la mitad. Yes? The second word is thirds. Thirds, what do you think it means? If it has the number third, what do you think it means? Terceras partes. Yes. And in the last word, it's fourths. So if it has the number fourth, what do you think it means? Yes, it means cuartas partes. Okay, so in the number 4, we have how many numbers? Let's count them. It has 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're gonna write fourths because 4 parts. Words. You're gonna write it. You're gonna write it so beautiful in your book, unlike me. So in the number 5, we have 1 and 2. If it's 2, if it's half of it, we're gonna write halves. Yes, halves. Halves. What does it mean, halves? Mitad. Yes, in the number 6, we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. So if it has 3, we're gonna write, yes, thirds. Very good. Thirds. You're gonna write it so pretty. Very good, guys. So in this one, they're asking you to circle the point which represents each given number. They're giving you a number line. Yes, you see? They're giving you a number line and they apparently are skip counting to with a certain number. Yes, in the first one, the number 7, they're skip counting. Let's see, from they go from 300 to 320. How much do you think they skip counting to? 20. Very good. So if they're 20, you're gonna add another 20 over here, and you will have 340. If you add another 20, there's keep counting to 360. Very good. And in the last one, if they add another 20, there it goes to 380, right? So which letter you're gonna circle? If they're asking you to circle to find this number in here, which letter is it is? It's the letter A or the letter B? It's the letter B. You're gonna circle that letter. Okay, so in the number 8, you have 173 and 175 and 177. How much are they skipping counting to? They skip counting from 2 to 2 and 2, right? You see? If they're adding 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2, then they're also subtracting. You want to go back, right? You want to find out which letter this is. I mean, how much it is this letter, these letters. So if they're adding 2, if you want to go back, you're gonna subtract 2. If you subtract 173, you're subtracted 2, you're gonna have 171, right? In the next one, if you subtract 2, you will have 100. Oh no, you will have, sorry, you will have how much? 176, sorry, 69. And in the last one, if you subtract 2 to this number, you will have 167, right? So which letter represents this number? A, B, or C? It represents the letter B, right? And in the last one, in the number 9, they're asking you to draw a figure. I'm sorry, it's a problem solving, and they're telling you that Jill is drawing a figure and divide it into thirds. Yes? What does it mean, thirds? What do you remember? I just told you. It means threes. Yes, terceras partes. Okay? So they're asking you to draw a figure. I will draw a, sorry, a rectangle or something like that. And I'm gonna divide it into threes. three parts, three different parts. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Yes, that's it. Easy, right? Okay, this one is easy. Let's see. Circle the review vocabulary word which represents each example. Okay, do you remember that I was telling you about the fourths, the halves, and the thirds? Yes, let's remember what does it means, each word. The fourth ones are cuartas partes, the halves es la mitad, and thirds are las terceras partes. Very good. So, in this one, it has 1, 2, and 3. Do you see that there is a unit fraction over here? A unit fraction is this, 1 over 3. So this is a unit fraction. They're telling you that it has 1, 2, and 3, and it has this number over here. So if it has this number over here, the number 3, what do you think it is? It has fourths, it has halves, which is la mitad, or thirds, that has 3 parts. It's this one. Yes, it has 3. Very good. In this one, it has 1, 2, 3, and 4 parts. It has 4 different parts, equal parts, sorry. If it has over here a unit fraction, this is a unit fraction, remember. If it has a unit fraction, it has a 4 over here. It's telling you that it has 4 parts, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4. It means this is the answer, fourths. And in this one, it has 1 and 2. This is the unit fraction, and it goes here like this, 1 over 2. It has a number 2, and if it's telling you that has 1 or 2, what does it mean? It means halves, la mitad. You already see that this circle is está por la mitad. So it's halves, okay? Okay, so they're asking you 2 questions in this part. What does whole means? And what does a part of a whole mean? Whole, we already saw that word on one of the lessons of journeys. I don't remember which one, but we saw it. So for you to remember the meaning of this word, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so whole means entero, todo, todo una parte de, o sea, es todo, ¿sí? When you are, for example, are looking at a pizza, a whole pizza, it's all of the parts of the pizza, yes? And you're gonna write that over there. And in the next one, it's asking you, sorry, what does part of a whole mean? If you use the example of the pizza, what do you think part of a whole means? If the whole is el total o el entero de una pizza, por ejemplo, what does part of a whole means for you? Part of a whole. La parte de un entero. ¿Sí? Okay, very good. You're gonna write down what you understood over there, please. And remember that we're gonna check the answers when we get in the classroom.